And we come to the last Mishnah of the Perik, Kלים Perik Yud Gimel Mishnah Ches. Masrik Shel Pishton. We're now not dealing with a composite kli made up of different materials. We're dealing with a straightforward kli matros. This time it's a comb used for carding flax. Try and show you a picture here. It's a basic comb, as you can see there. It's got a top, a base with teeth. And shenitlu shinov. The teeth are broken, they're gone. V'nishtayim bo ishtayim. Just two are left, says the Mishnah Tomei. Because with two teeth, you can still do some carding, you can still comb the flax, it's still got a use, therefore it's not a sheva kli. Va'achas tar, if you're left just with one, it's useless tar. V'kulon achas b'fnei atzmon tameyos. However, the teeth by themselves, if they fall off, are tamei. Says Bar Tanura, because you can use these teeth to write in a pinkus shel shava, on a wax tablet. We said before that if something changes use, in most cases you've actually got to have a special yichud or a special tikkun for that second use. However, if it's standard, if the whole world, when something breaks, uses it for this secondary use, then it's automatically mekabel tumah because of the secondary use which everybody does. Now we're moving over to a masrik shel tzemer. This is a different type of comb used for wool. Here it's got a square base with lots of teeth, not all in a line. And I'll show you a picture here. It's that one there. It's got wide teeth, big teeth at the edges, and lots of pins and teeth in the middle. Used for carding wool. Says the Mishnah, Shenitlu shinov achas mibein atayim tohor. If from every group of three, you've got the middle one missing, i.e. nowhere on the whole matrix of pins do you have three pins next to each other, you've got lots of groups of two, tahor, because you need three pins. As soon as you have somewhere on the comb, you have three teeth next to each other, then the masrik is still regarded as being in working order and is tomei. If one of these three pins is one of the outer big thick pins, they're not counted because the outer pins are too thick to do any serious carding. The three pins which you have must be all of the inner pins. There's actually quite a complicated sugya in Shabbos on this. Sorry, Vomus on this, but I've just told you the basic simple pshat. Nitlu mimenu shtayim. Two pins have been taken off the comb. Va'ason lemalketes, and they've been formed into a tweezer arrangement. Taken two pins and twisted the tops together, and now you've got a little tweezer. Of course, tameis, because now you have a new kli which has been made. Achas, even if one pin falls off, these pins are not automatically used for writing. They're too small, too thin, too delicate. However, v'skina lener, if you then mesaken it for a nair as a little pin with a little hook to lift up the wick in a candle. Oily bituach, we had this before. You sometimes use a pin before you wash clothes to stop the material bunching up, stop the hem bunching up. You put a pin through the hem, keeping it nice and straight. You've been mesaking it, and let's just recap for the Shittas Tosfos. The word hiskina depends. If the new usage needs a shinoi masa, then the word hiskina actually means physically you've done the necessary shinoi masa. Sometimes the new usage can just use it as it is without a particular change. Then hiskina just means miyachid it. In such a case, of course, that new pin is tamei. Baruch Hashem, we finished.